alive, Brian. Look
All
alive.
right. So I'm just pretending we're playing tennis.
Nothing like a friendly game of tennis.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Some doubles.
Okay.
Brian, where do we even begin?
You tell me.
Ragnarok.
I don't know how much you know, or how much you think you know.
Much I think I know? I know a fuck ton. What do you know about the Illuminati?
I think a lot of groups in the past have referenced themselves as the Illuminati. So it's hard to say. I mean, in many ways, SASM might be considered the Illuminati. A lot of individuals perceive we have powers beyond what we truly do, but then other powers that they know not of, we possess.
I gotta ask you some questions, Brian, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't care if it's true or not, or if you're actually who I think you are. I don't care, and your secret's safe with me.
Off of the
if you even want it to be a secret,
highway,
I just gotta know.
water. Go check it out.
What's the question?
Are you John Faceless? I don't care if you are. I just want to know.
That is true.
Because if you are, makes a lot of things make a lot more sense.
You know, there was a part of me that questioned whether there is a part of me that's questioned whether when I go to bed at night and I start dreaming of guns and explosions and so come here. The void. Those little dreams I start to have at night just reminding me of some of the training grounds I used to learn how to use my AR. Whether if deep down I'm actually feel like I've been sleeping or whether I'm just sleepwalking.
So deep.
You ever see the movie The Machinist?
That the one with Batman?
Yeah, Christian Bale.
Yeah.
He has sleep insomnia.
Yeah.
And he can never sleep, but he almost lives like two lives. But no.
Yeah.
No, I think nothing kind of points at it, but I've had those thoughts. So.
Okay. So you think you could be, but you can't prove it because you're awake, and you think that if you were John Faceless, it'd be you sleepwalking.
You know when Sam Bass was blown up at Mission Road PD?
Rest his soul. Such a sad day.
And all the evidence made it like impossible for anyone other than Romeo Raman to have blown up the fucking Mission Road PD.
Yeah.
But then Grayson went up there and said, "But we can't know for sure."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the level of certainty I'm Mr. Black.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So it's very unlikely.
Can't know for sure.
But can't know for sure. Exactly.
The reason I asked that, you may be thinking, oh, wow, it was Lando being stupid, thinking, oh, man, wow, that's a crazy thing to ask. Why would he even assume something like that? Well, let me tell you, Brian. I got reason to believe. Got it all figured out. Now, you might be wondering, where does Ragnarok actually come to play in all this? Well, the rule of three, Brian, the rule of three is always right before your eyes.
Did I mention Cerberus to you yesterday?
What about it?
I mentioned Cerberus to you.
Yeah, she mentioned it to you about the space program.
Before we even spoke, I started to wonder whether some of Cerberus's old technology likely lying dormant, or facilities may be at play.
Yeah.
You notice there's an antenna on top of Mount Chiliad?
I've noticed every single fucking one.
Well, where is the one place where there is a clear line of sight? Oh, Chiliad. And a long time ago, I remember there were plans. I'd seen the blueprints of a base inside the center of that very mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And I start to think, did that construction ever begin? Regardless of how far the construction went, even if something, what if all of it's going over there? What if they have taken it over? Maybe it just took them time. They started small, only to grow, and only to reuse something they did not previously recognize as being possible to access. You want me to tell you my theory here?
Yeah, let's hear your theory
Rule
before
of
I
three,
spill the truth.
Cerberus, the faceless logo, and the 3 lines. Now, I want to be clear here. I'm by no means suggesting the Lang Buddha is the faceless,
Don't be fucking ridiculous.
but just because he once ran it doesn't mean another entity did not take its place. Boards change, powers shift, new individuals are appointed. But you know what doesn't go away? The infrastructure and the power that was created along the way.
Ding, ding, ding.
You
We're all
want
on
to hear?
the same path.
I want to hear some very coincidental and unlikely, yet the more you really look at it, insanely likely things. You know why I ask you about the Illuminati and if you're John Faceless?
Mm.
You know why I bring up the rule of 3?
No, why's that?
Well, you see, 3 islands, 3 orbs. You might be asking yourself, I don't know anything about these orbs of this island. Well, there's some facts of life. Purgatory, Sanguine, and Los Santos. 3 islands. You might be thinking, oh, that's really coincidental. What the hell does the orb have to do with anything? Guess what, Brian? There was 1 orb on each of those islands. Now,
Wait.
I don't know if you
Oh
went
my
to
God!
Sanguine.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have been to Sanguine anytime lately.
No,
There's
I
no
nuked
orb
it.
there. Yeah. Now, here's the question I have to ask you.
Are you aware that I made a bomb and exploded it, and it was really big and there was
Yes.
radiation?
Yeah, I'm fucking aware. But I have to
Sorry
ask
about
you
that, by
one
the way.
thing. Yeah, whatever. I got everything I needed out of there. I have to ask you. Do you... Was Sanguine fully your thing, or do you think at any point in time you may have been subliminally pushed in a direction to do such a thing?
Wait. It was, as with most things with me, some problem becomes big enough that I, in my heart of hearts, recognize that I can no longer ignore it and I must take action.
Interesting.
Just like I did today.
What did you do today?
Suspended Calpred, Chief of Police. Authorized
That's so
it.
cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You're so hardcore.
I
Out
know.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now I got a question for you. What do you know about the land of Los Santos and deeds surrounding such a place?
Say that one more time.
What do you know about the land of Los Santos and deeds to such buildings on such a place?
This is about that. Hang tight.
Oh,
Hey, I'm in very immersed conversation. What's going on?
Oh, God.
Okay,
I was just, I was giving you an update about the Pred talk. My brain became mush listening to that, so I'll be honest, any statement that I give, like, officially is not going to be any help. The TLDR of it, they think that you don't have any probable cause for the charges. He thinks that you have too much power, wants to get you out of the marshals. Very conspiracy theory kind of talk.
Could you put some of those details into a report? Sorry. The reason I ask is there are things that happen. Daisy, I haven't even read it yet.
Read what?
Any of it other than the PC because
Okay.
I don't think he realizes I'm the director. I wasn't even awake for all the incidents.
Yeah.
I just review the probable cause and determine whether the action is necessary and but so you're not wrong, it is conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
But no, when I read it, and only reason he was only given like, you know, what he was is because when you'll see on the docket, it's to protect people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he kept on saying that you guys didn't give him any probable cause, and I told him that you guys tried to.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of just like yelling over each other.
yeah.
So what I physically heard with my ears, it was hard for me to even comprehend what was going on because there was so much like anger and yelling over each other.
Yeah. I know Sparks tried to explain to him a couple times what's going on, but I mean, at the end of the day, right? It's been documented. I mean, regardless of it all, I mean, he has an opportunity to verify that to be the case. You know what my concern, rather transparently, this has been a big point of contention, is that the arguments him, Carmine, and Bobby keep making is going to actually give us more power. Every action we took, including planning how to do this to make sure things don't go sideways, you know, letting the mayor know, having a third party, et cetera, none of that is seen as like a favor or a concession. But
yeah,
the direction,
he thinks that you were trying to like basically make an example and like expose him in front of the mayor, essentially.
that's his boss.
Yeah.
The problem in the direction that they're going, and this is something I'm going to bring forward because I think it's being lost because it's like watching a criminal cry in the cells, is that if we start to go down this direction, marshals have to start arresting people in the moment.
Yeah.
That's not good. Now,
Yeah,
it may work
definitely.
for him, but if we don't have a timeline to analyze and provide the other party an opportunity to give their side of things, absent the enough that they may alter the evidence, we then have to treat them like criminals, and that's gonna be really shitty for folks. But I don't know. It's there's a lot of lack of forethought, but you know, it's a problem for another day.
I asked him specifically because he, like, I made mention of, you know, you guys wanted to have a recorded conversation with him, and he was very like not compliant with wanting to have that conversation happen.
Yeah.
And I just straight up asked him, if they had asked to have that conversation with you before this happened, would you have done it? And he said yes.
See, yeah.
So he is very much on the aggravated about, you know, it just getting plopped in front of him and not, you know, like having the conversation beforehand.
The thing is, it can't be beforehand, right? He's a suspect of a attempted murder of a government employee. There is no, I mean, you heard it yourself. He said, give me the reports. Imagine that's, you know, you get forehead, and even someone who doesn't have a record, like Remedy Creed the other day, right? Like fucking Jesus fuck. She's already a felon again. Going, oh, I'm a civilian. Give me the reports. It's like, no, dumb fuck. It's an investigation.
Yeah.
You know, you have an opportunity to provide, you know, your side of things that might exonerate you in lieu of the evidence that we have access to, but it quite literally doesn't work that way. But all said and done, I appreciate you being there as a third party. At the end of the day, we're still trying to figure out how things work, how it should work.
Yeah, because nobody's really been doing any of this up till now.
Yeah, and we have ignored so much wrongdoing because we don't have the bandwidth. And so even with this most recent thing, like, I wasn't going to make Sparks stay awake. You know, she's got another job. She spent a significant amount of time on this, and I'm like, you know, I need 24 hours. Like, let her come in, let her do her thing. It is.
They were trying to use that as a point of contention, saying that the marshals weren't ready. And I did let them know, like, I worked with Sparks when I was a marshal, right? I've seen the amount of work that she puts into stuff.
Yeah.
So I am well aware that there's probably a significant amount of work that's been put into that report.
Yeah.
And the investigation entirely.
Oh, yeah.
I promise.
Well, even beyond that, you know, it's, how do I put this? I believe that every prosecutor, this has been a recent thing, and this is something to be mindful of, is court cases need to happen quickly. But I have a very stamped line that those that prosecute are just as important as those that are defending themselves, because not only do they have the firsthand experience, they've put in all the effort, and there needs to be a joint scheduling, not just like, you know, even in lieu of all this, we were supposed to have a meeting based on the, you know, I'm around 12 hours a day. I couldn't make it for an hour, and I was being asked to concede my time in the midst of Faceless and Fred's situation because
for that
he
ACR
needed to go to
ruling.
sleep, and the other one, you know, and it's like, no, I'm sorry. I've done enough conceding.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I have a much more difficult job than most. I'm not to undermine folks, but there's a lot of fresh decisions that need to be made, and needs my hyper detailed attention so that things are done in a very fair way, if that makes sense. And
yeah, trust me, like, I'm probably one of the people that understands more than most. Like, me and Angel probably understand your position more than anybody else.
I think Angel's in a very similar spot, right? She's still trying to figure out how some of this is going to work, especially in lieu of her new position. So
yeah,
I think at the end of the day, as long as everyone's trying to do their best, I mean, that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The last thing, though, is Fred is still maintaining that you guys ignored his original statement entirely. I did not tell him the part that Sparks intentionally added at the end of that meeting, where you guys did not disregard his statement. So
I don't think
do
he
with
heard
that
that.
whatever you will.
No, I mean,
I
it's
think
all
he was
in
already
there.
gone.
I don't think he. Oh, yeah, I don't think he understands. We have a. This is more than just one person making a claim. We have forensic physical evidence.
Yeah.
So.
Because he kept on asking me, like, was there probable cause? I'm like, they gave you the basic stuff that I could hear.
Yeah.
But, like, it definitely has reasonable suspicion, and from what I could hear, they have probable cause, but there's tons more in that report. 100% there will be. So I can't tell you whatever you guys have.
I think in his mind, I mean, it's like this, right? There's making logical arguments based on a series of premises, but his premise is incorrect. As you saw, he found why isn't this a warrant? Because we're not planning on treating cops and government employees like off a warrant, right? That's improper. It's unprofessional. It does not provide that individual from, you know, coming to us and saying, hey, it's not true. Here's what occurred, right? But, you know, if we treat it like a warrant, we would be pulling people off someone calls and says Daisy Dukakis slammed my vehicle somewhat into something. We get just enough PC that maybe that did happen. Now it's like, all right, Daisy, hands up, you're going to jail, and then bring it to the docket. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
boy. Yeah.
there has to be a lot of concessions on both sides because it's new territory.
Yeah.
And, just sometimes people don't understand that or don't want to see the other side of it.
I think criminals are not going to see it on the other side, and I use that phraseology because there's things I've seen. So, but I think once everything comes forward, including why we are not just slapping everything up on the docket, and some of the things that occurred today, it's important for the public to see what happened. So,
yeah. I agree.
Please do try your best to put a summary, even if it's not explicit, to something, just in case it amounts to something.
Yeah, I can try to put a general TLDR, but it was a lot that was going on, and I'd been in meetings for 5.5+ hours today, so
I totally
it's all
get it.
Blending together.
Trust me when I say I get it. I really do.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Daisy.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
Take care. Bye. Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What the hell were we talking about?
I think I was asking you if you were slightly influenced at all in the Sanguine War, then about the islands and the orbs, and about your knowledge of such things.
I didn't
put
the
deeds of the land.
You said you're talking about Sanguine?
Yeah, and Purgatory Island, and this
but
island.
The deeds of the land. So
no, the deeds of the land to this place.
Well, I think it's the investors. It's not even that I think I know.
Yeah. Now here's the question. What do you know about Smirks, the Liquid Library?
It's owned by the Faceless, by a Nest.
A long time ago, there was a dispute, as a matter of fact, for the Liquid Library. Are you aware of this?
Sis Faulkner, but I wouldn't know. I thought was the rightful owner.
Turns out, as a matter of fact, the Liquid Library
is
and has always been owned by the state.
No!
There was a big dispute over the library, and eventually, he just gave up and he gave it away to the state.
Yeah.
Yo!
And what do you know about any transactions that may have
Oh my god, I gotta
through
put
the state?
Larry and Ruby into a room. Hey, I want to talk to the highest on duty.
Do you have any idea who that could have been by?
No. I mean, I can only assume.
So here's the thing. Either the Faceless are some evil fucking terrorist-run organization, right?
Yeah.
Or...
They are. They've committed terrorism. That's not even a question.
Yeah,
Though
right.
I do believe that they're more of a, fixers on behest of corporations.
Now here's the thing. These guys could only get access to the Liquid Library, which we know for a fact they were operating and allowed Maximilian to use that place. Now, here's the real question. Who bought the liquid library from the state, and who in the state sold the liquid library?
It wasn't like that, Lando.
How do you know?
I know because I've been debriefed.
By
Listen,
who?
Did you
By
ever
who?
read the introduction to our new passports that were issued 3 years ago?
Which
It's
one?
still recorded. The lore, so you will, on the government email system.
Yeah. What about
Let
it?
me read it to you, and it's all going to make sense. If I can, after I proofread this. Because it's been a while since I've read it too, so give me a sec. Shit. I'm gonna let it ring.
Perfect.
Yeah. Fuck, man, it's always such bad timing.
Type shit. I know that must have been hard.
Okay. Listen.
It never
Five
stops.
plus. Hey,
Hey, did you like Ox's new
let me call you
run?
back. Let me call you back. Let me call you back. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need to set a meeting with both departments' commanders.
Oh my.
Yes.
So,
Right.
okay, all right, right.
Look. 5 plus 3 years ago,
Yeah.
after it elapsed, and all the devastation from the Sanguine War plunged us in San Andreas into chaos, and the former government crippled with overspending and the inability to repay loans, crumbled, leaving us in disarray. It forced us to evacuate due to the lack of support from other nations. The once vibrant city became a ghost town, a failed state. Now a beacon of hope emerges as a financial aid pours into Los Santos, signaling the dawn of a new era.
Ding, ding, ding.
This city embarks, blah, 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 blah. The government officials become architects of change. That's like me and my boss and others, right? And blah, blah, blah. And the challenges. What I'm saying, the TLDR here is money came into San Andreas. It had collapsed. All the deeds, none of that mattered. Everything was built from the top up. Every single thing, the state in and of itself, regardless of who the arbiter is, the real owners are those that we owe the debts to.
Yeah.
These investors put in money. It is theirs.
Yes.
Just
the
because it
entire
gets
island
sold
is
to
owned
us.
by them.
Yes. Nest, fucking Wolf International,
Yeah.
right? God
No
knows
freaking
what.
shit.
And what might be either X, whatever became of Cerberus, or maybe whatever took it the fuck over, or whatever the last remains were, right? So I brought that up. And not to necessarily say that, like, you know, it's just Cerberus reformed, just to be clear, but all that shit, the space program, some of the shit that we're just finding, just in the middle of dirt or whatever, right? And then freshening it up, and now it's there again.
Yeah.
I mean, even the liquid library, right? It used to be a vibrant place where the HOA lived. Now it's just a fucking den for the faceless.
Yeah. No shit.
And they're being so messy, Brian.
They're
They're
being so
so
messy,
so
Brian.
messy.
I had all their license plates go in there. I don't know where they went. There's like a secret
know where
room
they
or
went.
something. Where?
Brian, this is the point of no fucking return for me. You understand?
I understand. I put a bomb on an EMS. I know what no return means.
I'm ready to cause fucking chaos.
I suspended Kyle Pred. I know what that looks like.
You don't know the chaos I can cause with my fucking hands. And
Bitch,
I'm
I
ready to
invaded
burn it down.
Sanguine. I fucking went to war. Of course I know.
Brian. Have you ever seen the stairs? The liquid library?
Stairway to heaven, so to say.
Yeah, by the Lady of the Lake statue.
Yeah. There's also a stairway to hell.
Mm.
I'm listening.
In such a land, you will find yourself wandering through the endless knowledge. And in such moments, you may find yourself wondering, maybe I should go to the kitchen and get a snack. And when you're in such a kitchen and you walk out, you find yourself under the stairs with a large, large wall that you think, oh, wow, that's really interesting. Surely that's not a Harry Potter door. Alas, you'll find yourself watching 6 assets walk out and all disperse in different directions while you're standing on top of the bookshelf.
1 second, I'm getting lore dumped.
Oh, okay. All right. Call me back when you're done getting lore dumped.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Yes. See, they made a great mistake today. People were inside when the assets walked out.
A little too sloppy.
They're getting real messy.
You know why? You know why they're
And
getting messy?
frequency. Yeah.
These guys are getting sloppy because they don't give a fuck, because nothing can't do anything to them. Which is why, Brian, it's time for Operation Escalate a Clock.
Jesus. Okay. What do you...
Do you know what I am planning and prepared to do?
Yeah. What's that?
I have somebody, you will never know his name. No breath on this planet will ever know his name. I have somebody on the inside that I can use to get me to one of the guys. And in that moment, they're gonna go missing. And I have a place that not a breath on this planet knows about that he's gonna go. And in that moment, I will...
In that moment, what?
I will summon you. We will rip their teeth out and ask all the things of all time.
Wait, hold on.
And he will die in that place. He will be replaced instantaneously because nothing matters. And forever there's one, there's 3.
We're going crazy style.
I'm going fucking crazy style. It's Operation Escalate a Clock.
Are you suggesting to snatch someone and torture them?
I'm not suggesting. I'm doing.
I can't
Stop
let
me
you.
if you can.
I don't know
You
if I
can't.
can anymore.
Exactly.
Because if I were to try to stop you... Hold on 1 second, I'm monologuing.
Okay, call me back after. Wait, you talking to me or what?
Yeah. Because I can't stop you. Because I don't yet have probable cause. And if I did, you could just do a probable cause hearing.
Yeah.
But by then it'd be too late.
Such a shame.
How the fuck do you know, Lando?
Huh?
How the fuck do you know?
Because I read the law.
How dare you? That's not for you to read.
Yeah. You think you take me for the average gangbanger? I know my rights and my lefts.
Well, I guess
My last name's Law.
you
And her
got to
last
do
name's
what
Law.
I can't prove you're going to do until you do it.
Let's
Despite
just say
everything that points in that direction.
Let's just say the skies are gonna look really clear when they don't seem so blue.
You know,
sound
I
cool?
got to write this down and do absolutely nothing about it until it happens, right? Assuming I find any evidence that might actually conclude to where it needs to be beyond a reasonable doubt, right?
Do whatever the fuck you want to do, dude. I'm just talking about making a video game.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, my bad. Sorry, I got a
The
little too
arcade is
serious
coming
there.
back bigger than that. And
No,
better.
it's not. Fucking Arc Raiders is like Fortnite for Tarkov.
Yeah. And Fortnite is the Fortnite of PUBG. And look how that went for PUBG.
Too realistic.
Yeah, that's true. They did try to make an escape game, and it's really shit.
It doesn't even remotely look like a game. Either way, you got reason to believe whoever sold all this property in the state. I think I know who it is. And I don't think you're gonna like it. Because I think it's gonna make you think that you were a little bit naive.
Jesus Christ.
But I think there was ulterior motives here as well. Somebody's outside.
I hear it. Wait here. Definitely heard a motorbike.
Might be on the cliff above.
Yeah, might be on the cliff above us.
I tried looking. I didn't see anything. Unless they were perhaps trying to escape cops.
They might have been trying to escape cops, who knows?
Okay, so
You know, there was a time, Brian, where I saw a lot of fucked up things. I saw people who literally said there's nothing you can do about it. And you know what they said?
yeah, what's that?
They said, "You seem kind of cool. How would you like to be a senator hang around?"
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who said this to you?
Senator Davis.
No, that's the president.
Exactly. Formerly Senator Davis of the state.
No, he became the president of the United States.
Yeah. Dedoy. A lot can happen in 5 years.
Holy fuck. Holy shit.
Now, I don't want to be that guy and say that you were pushed in a direction because somebody who may or may not have been working for an organization okayed your
Wait,
plan.
are you trying to say that President Davis, this is all President Davis's idea?
I'm not saying it's his idea.
No. He's a drunken mess now.
Real convenient, don't you think?
No, it's not convenient. Not him. He's became a pawn.
I'm not saying he's John Faceless. I'm saying that
Wait,
dude knows the
John
truth.
Davis.
John Divine.
Oh my God.
John Dio.
That's the first name of every undisclosed location owned by so many people.
Yeah.
Like John University and John Public and John Power Plant.
And nothing else at all.
Jesus fuck.
I'm just saying, I think senators sold this place off and they know who they sold it to. Whether or not he's a drunken mess or not, he knows the truth. Faceless. I think it's so fucking simple with them. They're just gonna buy this place up, you know, repay some fucking debts here and there. No, they're after something. Something that just happened to go missing on Sanguine. Something that just happened to be on Purgatory, which is now collapsed. Something that they can't find here. Because we hid it. What do you know about the orbs, Brian?
I don't know anything about the orbs, but I know that you used to have one. And something to do with Edgar and some shit blowing up. But I never understood what the fuck it was or what it meant.
Ever
Under
seen Lord of the
basket
Rings?
case.
Yeah, that movie sucks.
Okay, well, fuck you then. Never
What?
mind.
No,
No, it's not
continue.
important. Not important.
No, look, I'm only kidding. I just like to hear the reaction from other people
No,
that
you-
love the
you
movie as
pissed
much
me
as I do.
Dude.
You
What?
pissed me off, dude.
No,
Rings are so
like
good.
of course I love Lord of the Rings. Like, you know, Ganondorf, and you know the
It's just all a
Triforce.
waste of time, Lexi.
You never know. Is everything just a waste of time?
Does
Look,
time even move?
does it?
It's not linear.
It's not linear. You know what it is?
Mm.
A linear circle. What do you know about timelines? What do you know about the great beyond?
I don't know much about it. I mean, closest thing I can think of is perhaps Norman's Island.
Interesting. Why does Norman's Island make you think about time?
I know that people have entered into his island and then seemingly not able to escape.
Because when one enters, one must leave. One cannot leave without another one entering in their place.
Something, something.
Something like that.
Everybody freaks out. They think that, oh my god, all this magic, all this, that, the other, it's unexplainable. When it's right before their fucking face. Nobody paid attention in AP quantum physics. It's so easily explainable in science. And you know what science is? Everywhere. The in-between, the space above, the ground below. How do you think these guys just can push you around and make you fucking look embarrassing by you being so far behind that you can't stop anything? Huh? How do you think that? Because they already know. Ever heard the phrase 10 steps ahead?
I have.
Know why they're 10 steps ahead? They already know what's gonna happen.
Bullshit. Do you
They
want to know
already
my...
know.
Look, the amount of times I've heard that phrase only to note that there wasn't stepping ahead. You're using a tactic. I want you to think about the following. You know, there was a time when nobody... Oh, sorry. You had a quote. Sorry, I thought you were down there.
No.
Oh, continue, please.
I just gotta say, yeah, it's easy to think that they're not 10 steps ahead until you realize that even in their fucking failure, it's intended. Because everything they fucking do is a distraction for something that they're fucking doing. You think these
it's a
fucking radio
coincidence?
towers... Sorry, Lexi?
I say, do you think it's a coincidence that the power went out and then all of a sudden there's big fucking radio towers? It's been done before.
It's a fucking coincidence that this guy just decided that he was gonna, like, fake snitch and waste all your fucking time? It's all distraction techniques, so you don't see what's going on.
I think that's possible. I think a lot of what they do is indeed a distraction. But I also think that there's something else that needs to be considered.
Okay.
There's a point in time where no one dared to say and mention the faceless.
I would have dared, just so we're all on the same page.
Well, very few did. And even when I first came about it, other law enforcement officers, they also hesitated. And you know why that hesitation and that fear was sewn into everybody? It's to create a mystery, a fear of the unknown. But as slowly the mask begins to come off, and as they have begun to show their hand, not necessarily because they want to, because they need to, because slowly their power starts to slip from their hands, but also because people have started to take note, and instead of being obedient, they're fighting back. And you know what I think that mask is beginning to reveal? I don't think fully everything that they do is predetermined or everything that they do is planned. It's that if you do enough of these things and certain plans fail, you simply need to say it was all a part of the plan, only to then unveil the next thing. What I'm trying to say here is, you're right. Those antennas, they could be a distraction. Yeah, Brandon getting fucked up, the besties, leaving the faces, it could all be a part of the plan. They just need to claim as such. But as long as they have 2 or 3 other things that are in the pipeline, each one more agitating and more forward than the next. What's truly happening here is we're getting closer and closer to them eventually making a choice where that mask is so slipped off and everyone sees who it is that they are. Their only way to hide again is to remove every single person who's watching. The end.
Brian, I have the most disgusting plan of all time that will literally make them crumble. You understand what I'm saying? I have figured out and created a scenario in my mind that will leave them so fucking distraught that they genuinely don't know what to do. But that's a conversation for a different day. So I need to figure out what I need to know first.
I understand.
The last time you seen any of these guys?
Is that?
Any of the big wigs?
Depends who you consider big.
Well, I don't really consider anybody big except for fucking white mask guy. I think Blue is literally I think he's just a fucking rank. I think he's disposable and replaceable. Just like Charlie. Which is why I plan to test my theory. In my awesome new upcoming video game.
Frankenstein.
You made a
Frankenstein
game?
style. Oh yeah. You get this, the plot's gonna be there's this guy, right? There's this guy that he's got such a crazy like I can walk around and do whatever I want and nobody's gonna do anything about it because we run this city. And he's gonna go fucking missing.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then predictably, when he goes missing, another version of him is gonna just show up and nobody's gonna be any the wiser. Because it's all a fucking cover-up.
Jesus. Look, I never fully understood what this orb was. You brought it up and then you just kind of, unless I missed it. A lot of this,
Oh yeah, the orb.
yeah.
What you want to know, Bucko?
Well, anything. What the fuck is it? And what is the relevance?
You know, I told this to Dark a long time ago. He was still the leader of the Marshals.
Which is why we don't know. Well, Marshall's never wrote anything down.
You gonna write this down, Brian?
Probably not.
What do you think, Lexi?
I think it has to be a mental note because the only thing that they can't get access to is whatever's in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
But they can get access to everything else.
Brian, I'm about to speak something into existence that no other fucking Marshals can know about. You understand me? You can keep note of this in your fucking mind.
Okay.
But this can't be documented.
I get it. I can do that.
It's
I
fucking
didn't realize
guys.
this. I didn't realize this was some like
It will blow up our Earth.
What?
Yes.
This is you're about to stumble upon the plot.
Is it not a nuke but a fucking orb bomb?
No. A nuke is minuscule comparatively.
Three islands. 3 orbs. 2 of them are missing. One of them's accounted for. That's why I think the Sanguine invasion was more or less a cover-up for a greater purpose. See, there was a shrine on Sanguine Isle, on the north part of the island, where there was a small, purple glowing sphere that was on that island. One very similar to one that we have. One very similar to that which was on Purgatory Island. And through these orbs, a great many things would be seen or heard.
Chat, I have no
Some
idea what the
things
fuck he's
so
saying,
far
and I feel
back
like he's
that I was
making
like,
it up
"Holy
as he
crap."
goes. But I'm so into this.
There's no way that's real.
Yeah.
Some things so far ahead in time, I was like, holy crap. I can't wait to see if that actually comes true. And guess what, Brian? They come true.
Are you saying that this orb lets you see into the future?
I'm saying that this orb
In the past and present.
is a tool. And when I say, have you ever seen Lord of the
What is
Rings?
time? Yeah, I have.
You ever?
I've even seen the prequel or the original, The Hobbit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we don't have to talk about that trash. There's one thing consistent through time is the retelling of stories and great important things in these stories. What Lord of the Rings offers you insight into is something that you wouldn't know. You wouldn't even think twice about until you were in that position where it mattered. And in Lord of the Rings, you find an elven sphere called the Palantir, an object in which it is connected with all points of them, several of, I think 7 or 8 of them at one point in time. And when you place your hand on it, you can see everything and everywhere that those things are a part of that has and will be. These things allow access into a realm outside of our understanding, outside of space and time, a place where everything is, was, and will be at the same point in time. You just got to figure out how to pick up what you're looking at. Let me tell you, I thought I was fucking crazy until I heard Blue talking about, so that's how this works. Charlie was supposed to inform me of this, or maybe he hasn't informed me yet.
Oh.
Yes.
And then, conveniently, had a live action conversation with Blue, as they can communicate with one another.
So they have the other one.
They have the orb from Sanguine.
What?
Ding, ding, ding. Brian. Dread Torrent. Amanda Miller. David Miller. Chris Miller.
You know about the Millers?
I know about a lot. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I witnessed all of it through the orb.
What the fuck?
The This was a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Matthew Miller.
Who the fuck is
Mhm.
that?
One of the faceless assets.
Oh.
Alongside a couple others that I think have been implanted into the police department. Parts of the government to slow us down, get us distracted. You know, so much has been going on with the faceless related stuff, and the last 3 days I meant Lucas Miller. The last 3 days me and the rest of the heads of this, we keep getting distracted.
Real convenient, don't you think?
No, I don't think so. It's something that I started to realize last night. What's the one way to stop the marshals? It's by inciting law enforcement to begin becoming corrupt.
Make you have to do your fucking job, you know why?
Yeah,
Because as soon as you have to do your fucking job, you can't look into the things that they're doing right fucking now.
that's exactly it. That's fucking exactly it.
You expect me to believe people have good intentions like me? No. Everybody's fucking bad.
You know the worst thing about it? Something could have happened today. And I knew it was going to happen today. Just more fucking work, more fucking work, more fucking work.
Something did happen today, Brian.
Brian, fix it! Brian, fix it!
Something did happen today, Brian, and we were there to catch it
Wait,
in action.
what happened?
It's the meeting at the Liquid Library.
God, fuck!
Now, I don't know what was said, but I do know those stairs aren't the only way in.
But it's the only way that they know.
It's the only way they know. Only way the assets know.
They will never show their full hand. Put pressure on the door, and they start running. They go to different areas.
I didn't see anybody come out of that basement, that's all I'm saying.
I saw him do something similar about a week and a half ago. Right before the attack at Life Invader. Right before the bombing on Innocence Boulevard. Saw him, all the vehicles parked out. I was actually following Ray Romanoff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to go inside. I didn't want to walk into a meeting. I was kind of confused why they'd all congregate in such a public place, and then based on my understanding, people just disappeared. I was told there was a room that when you go into, you can go in and be made to disappear. I don't know how. I don't know what.
Oh.
I almost blew him up.
Here's the real question,
But
Brian.
Veronica's off duty.
Well, maybe Veronica's gotta go.
No, she's my friend.
Yeah, she's cool. Why do you think the Liquid Library is such a place? These things are happening. Well, what importance on the Liquid Library for them to purchase as one of their places of operation?
I don't know. It maintains history. The books.
Maintains a lot more than that, Brian. Now, I'm about to say something, and you're going to be like, what the fuck? Shut up. And then you're going to storm off, and you're going to be like, is this not true? But it is true, Brian. What do you know about the cloning facility?
That you're not the first to bring up clones this week. Are you talking about like Pyolithus or Pythis or I don't remember. There was a Pytholion. There used to be a company by that name.
Potato tomato.
Hmm.
That one for sure.
What? Okay.
Now,
Was it that? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, it's not that.
Oh.
The HOA a long time ago had perfected cloning technology, and they were cloning people. They were cloning members of the HOA. Fucker has been known to be making clones of the HOA. There's a very key way to tell. One, let me ask you a question, Brian. How would you know if you're a clone?
You wouldn't.
Exactly. That's how we know you're not a clone. Because there's no way to tell if you're a clone.
Oh. Jesus.
The HOA has been cloning themselves. And now what I think happened is that the Faceless got word that the Liquid Library had cloning technology, so they bought the Liquid Library so they could start cloning mindless drones. Now, I don't know if you have any information about anything that might be why or who would they be cloning? But I'll leave that for you to decide and you to figure out on your own.
Jesus.
But they bought that place to get that technology, and whether they have it or not, I don't know.
You don't think... What if there's a big reset button?
What about it?
I've heard there's a nuke. I've heard there's a...
Everybody's got a nuke. I had a nuke. Me and Bass made a nuke.
I know. Wait. You made it with Bat? Are you talking about the uranium guy?
No, not that. That guy was completely irrelevant. But I had a bunch of uranium that me and some other people acquired through means of activity to build a nuclear bomb to destroy Purgatory because Bass, dumb fuck, made a deal with Norman. And then Bass died, and then I just made the nuke anyways, and then I stored it on Sanguine, and now it's gone.
Yep. And now they got it. Maybe. Maybe seem new.
Maybe. Who knows?
Based on what you're saying here, is it possible that before a clone is made, you either replicate in its immediate form or you extract what's necessary? I don't know what that means, right?
I'm not an expert on
I'm not
cloning.
either, and that's why I'm saying extract what you need or whatever that looks like. There's something of you that would need to be taken, right?
Yeah.
Whatever that something is.
Now, if you're about to ask, do you think the Faceless are clones of us?
No.
Oh, okay, then don't worry about that theory.
Because if cloning was real, it requires something of us to be taken so that it could make another one of us from that essence, right? Whatever that substance is.
Whatever it is.
And if they had this, and it was in the Liquid Library just as it maintains books, the history therein, but the history made up this matter, and they felt as though everything that has happened has gone astray, right? I'm sure you've seen The Matrix, right? You know, the Matrix, it's got to start over and over again. But in a similar concept, except you wipe it with a nuke. And then you start over.
I think they're going to wipe. Why the hell would they wipe this island? Or do you
That's
not think
what the
it's the island?
Faceless have been saying for over a year.
And you really fucking believe that they're going
Yes.
to fucking nuke the island, Brian? Are you that naive?
It's an investment. They're all tied to the investors. That I know for certainty. Not just because of the debts I've seen myself, but the information I've received in the position I am in.
Okay. So you
Is that
think
they
in your
need their
heart of
money
hearts-
back, but at the end of the day, it's theirs. How many times do companies go bankrupt just to start again? They don't get bankrupt necessarily because they failed forever. It's because they failed
because
in
they
the
want more
moment.
money.
Yes.
How many times do they just burn their money to make more?
It's the same idea.
Exactly.
Because the plate and the platter is still present. They just go again.
Like making a new Minecraft world. You just rebuild the same things over and over again to see if it becomes better and more detailed. Yes. Nerd talk.
Remember one thing, Brian. The rule of 3.
The rule of 3. Wait, there's
Whether
3
or
of us.
not, there's 3 of us right here, right now.
Where'd the other guy go? Oh, it's because
other
he
guy?
was the other one. He was here. There was 3 of you, but then he left so that there was 3 of us.
Think that's a coincidence?
I don't know. I don't even remember him leaving.
I don't even remember him being here.
What day is it?
The 3rd?
It's the 5th.
5 plus 6 divided by 2 is 3.
Ryan.
20, 20,
tomorrow.
26. What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow's the 6th. And you know what happened 2 years ago on the 6th.
Oh my God! Tomorrow, Kyle Pratt is given the reason why he's getting with Brittany Angel as the. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh
History
fuck!
repeats itself.
I'm probably gonna crash out tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be told to
Unite.
concede,
You need
concede,
to keep
concede.
Angel safe.
Do
Brian.
both things do both incompatible things simultaneously.
Yeah.
And when I'm say okay, explain, it's gonna be like. Just figure it out. Figure it out, Brian. Figure it out
Brian.
just like you always have.
Brian.
And that's what I'm going to get on the radio. I'm going to say 495 to E13 or whatever Veronica's name is, call sign is, and I'm going to say it's time.
What do you know about Eden
And then the
Industries?
doors are going to blast open. She's going to kick it open. She's going to be staring there with a fucking bomb on her chest.
Oh God.
With an 07.
Oh fuck. Ryan.
And she's going to scream, "This is for EMS."
What you see? No.
God damn it, we can't.
Brian.
Yeah.
What do you know about Eden Industries? What do you know about the robots?
Nothing that I know of.
What do you know about PD Bot?
Very little.
He's not the first.
Where'd PD Bot come from? He just appeared one day, right? And everybody's like, "Oh yeah, you're a cop." Brittany Angel is the key to everything. Need to keep her safe. Eden
Mainly her
Industries.
brain. Her brain.
Wait,
safe.
she is
Mainly her brain.
Eden?
No. Eden Industries is a tech company from possibly the future that is possibly
How the fuck did we go
related
from
to
Lord of the
Lando
Rings to
Corp.
Terminator?
it's all connected, Brian.
What?
Remember, time is not linear.
If one thing exists now, it's always existed. Same in the future. Eden Industries is a tech company that operates in creating robots. Those robots have something called timekeepers. They look like juggernauts. They have a purple glowing Tony Stark arc reactor on their chest and laser cannons. Those things are here to take over. And they use PD
Hey,
Bot.
I'm good. I'll call you back. Everything good?
Yeah.
All right, bye. Okay.
They use PD Bot to soften our hearts for the robots that are to come. Brittany Angel, whether she knows it yet or not,
Yeah.
is the key to everything.
What the fuck?
What do you know about the Pixel Tower?
You mean Nino Tower?
Is that what the end means?
Along with the one on the Vinewood sign.
Along with the one
Senator
inside
told
the
me
FIB.
he put it there.
Real interesting.
Yeah, force lure,
Senator,
force
huh?
lure. Yeah. Senator Chavez?
My uncle's a senator?
Yeah, he has been for 9 months now.
Why didn't you tell me this?
I don't know, something about getting his dick blown and doing coke?
What a sack of shit. Whatever. Always hated that guy. He's always like, yo, I'm fucking Nino. I'm so fucking cool. No fucking shit about being cool, kid. Let me tell you.
Jesus.
It's a lot of things happening, and all of them are connected. Just got to know how to connect it. Let me tell you. I got a plan that I need to flesh out a little more. But let me tell you, when I come to you with this plan, I hope you'll be on board. Because this is going to change the landscape forever. This is going to force them to be out of character, so to say. They're going to be like, what the fuck's going on? And then they're going to start wondering, they're going to start getting curious, and that's when we strike. And that's when we will finally be on the same step as them. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also talked to Blue through the orb one time. I tell you that?
I'm still, yeah, you did. And I'm still mind fucked by that, which means they have one, which
Yeah.
probably means it's at the Liquid Library or whatever, or in Mount Chiliad now, right?
It's definitely not at the echelon, that's for damn sure.
No, oh yeah, that would be insane.
Well,
Wow.
let's just say it was there.
What?
Small details that you wouldn't know unless you're looking for them, Brian. You ever been inside?
No. I've thought about it.
Imagine walking inside. You find yourself in a staircase. A square staircase that goes to a top level. Then you walked up said level, and all you're distracted by is, whoa, holy crap, look at that giant crazy picture of some demonic, cool-looking, badass guy with Storm and a lighthouse. And then you think, oh, that's really cool. I'm not going to think twice about looking around to anything else, because why would I? Look at this giant, cool picture of the lighthouse located just next to Purgatory. And then you find in the corner a small little pedestal that looks quite similar to something that I have used in the past and seen these orbs placed upon. The orb was there, but now it's gone. Where is it? I don't fucking know. Do I dare use our orb to find it? I don't fucking know. What if that's what they want? What if they want me to know that I need to use the orb to break it out, to find where the rest of it is, to get the answers that we need?
Why don't you
And
do that
then-
now? Find out where the orb is. It may, I don't know, it might answer some.
And what if that sparks the reaction
God,
in which everything
shit.
comes to us and they take our orb
God,
and then we
fuck,
have no
can
hope?
Can you step through the orb? Is that a thing? Like 1 foot in, 1 foot
Oh.
out?
Oh, Brian, you poor
Oh,
innocent
no.
child.
Wait, what?
Let's just say I placed my hand on the orb one time and I... Be sitting down? You're going to want to be sitting down for this.
I need to crack open another cold brew a blackened, unsweetened coffee.
I'll leave you with this. I placed my hands upon the orb, and I went somewhere.
Oh,
You know where I
that
went?
sounds fresh.
Does sound
Yeah.
fresh.
It's nice and cold.
Do you know where I went, Brian?
No, where'd you go?
Purgatory Island.
What the fuck? Wait,
But not
that means the third orb
directly
was
to it.
destroyed when
Or was
Norman
it
went away.
Or was it taken before?
Edgar de Castillo.
Oh, no. No.
No. Or maybe. But if he had it, he would probably want it for himself, because...
He tried.
Blue-
He tried to get ours. He tried.
Blue told yeah,
What?
he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was his whole plan, was he wanted our orb.
Why is he always scheming?
I don't know. What? He wanted
I will
our
show
orb.
them my fang.
Yeah. We heard him through the orb talking about how he was going to come gank us because we wouldn't let him near our orb. And about how he was going to flash his fangs at us. So I interrupted his dialogue by speaking back to him, and I said, "You're not very smart, are you?" And then closed the line. And I have not seen him since that one moment of him saying he's going to flash his fang.
What? He just... Wait, you haven't seen him since?
He dropped off the face of the earth in regards to messing with us.
What the fuck?
He knew he was found out.
Jesus fucking
But when we
Christ.
talked to Blue in the orb, he told us before we had any grasp of this, he said, "Be very careful about Edgar. We know what he's planning." Seems like
Jesus.
they were very aware that he was fixated the whole time on being working for them to get closer to the orb. Whole fucking thing.
Now look at him. ICU dump.
I gotta
Oh, yeah.
get going. We should do this more often.
It'd be nice if you ever fucking answered. I've had
Did you
9
see how many
months of
phones
knowledge.
times my fucking phone went off?
Yeah.
It's
And
always
who's
like,
more important than
do
me?
this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I'm like, I got people to do it. I don't need to do this. They're like, no, you got to do it.
They
You
need
got
to
to do
chill
it.
out.
They do.
They need to start taking authority. You know, I need to chill out.
You know, the concept of delegation.
Only if they want to delegate.
And one of these
Or be
days,
the
I'm gonna come
delegate.
with you with the craziest thing you've ever heard in your life.
Or you
You're
become a
gonna be like,
marshal, Lando.
Well, I was going to, but then somebody took my fucking job.
You didn't want this, trust me.
You're right. Because I found so much out. And I don't have to abide by your stupid rules.
Trust me. Trust me when I say those rules ain't that great.
I'm the guy who finds things. I'm like, who's that one guy? I'm like the beekeeper.
Gotta
Once you
protect the
messed with the
hive.
once you messed with the nest, I protect the hive. Wait, hold on. Not like the nest in that their sense. Hold on.
Yeah, whatever, man.
It's like a saying.
Eggs, nest, whatever.
Hey, did you get that picture of the blue egg that I found?
What blue egg?
Oh, it's in your text somewhere.